Alright guys, so in this video, we're gonna go over, why you guys are in the place you are in. What you should not be doing if you're poor. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Where I'm at right now in my life, do I think that I have, had a little success? Of course, maybe you guys are at home or you're looking at this video and like, holy shit, bro, you have so much success and all this stuff, and maybe you're meat riding a bit or whatever. Honestly, I don't think I'm successful. I really don't. I'm gonna be completely honest with that. I feel like I am behind because there's guys my age making way more than me or even a little bit younger than me. And it makes me think, I'm not satisfied with where I'm at, right? I'm not satisfied because, obviously I want to be a lot farther. I want to have, hella houses, hella cars, basically everything that you could buy is what I want. And for some of you guys, there's a thing called being complacent. And some of you guys might be in this place where you are complacent at the moment. So you could either be complacent in my position, or you could be complacent in your shitty position at home, jerking off, playing video games and smoking your cart every single day, or in college eating pizza every single day and being a fucking fat ass like I know a lot of you guys do. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain how to basically stop this fucking, cycle of bullshit happening in your life. Now, for instance, I was driving today, I was driving in my M4 competition, right? And I was driving on Key Biscayne, and I saw people at the beach, and I was like, why are these people at the beach? Are they on vacation or are they just being fucking lazy? And I was looking at the cars and I saw the cars there and they weren't anything special. They were nothing like mine. They weren't a fucking Lamborghini or whatever it was. And I thought to myself, I was like, why are these people at the beach when they don't even have a fucking nice car yet? Why are these people at the beach when they're fucking driving some shitty Toyota or Infiniti or whatever fucking car they're driving? And I thought to myself, and I'm like, bro, these people gotta go to work. They gotta fucking start some side hustle. If I was in their position right now, sure shit, I wouldn't be on the fucking beach. I should be at the beach right now, but no, I'm fucking working. Their ass definitely shouldn't be at the beach, right? They should be fucking working, right? And I know there's gonna be some fucking dickhead in the comments that's gonna be like, oh bro, maybe they're on vacation, bro. Dude, I don't give a shit. If you guys are working a 9 to 5 and you are not a fucking millionaire and you guys are going on vacations, you are fucking poor. It's fucking retarded. If you guys are going on vacations, you don't have a fucking nice car yet and shit, or you don't have everything you want in life, there's no reason to be going on vacation. It's a waste of time. It's stupid. Or you guys should be working fucking 16 to 20 hours a day to fucking get you what you want. That's what I had to do. And again, in my position right now where I'm at, do I think this is success? No, I don't think where I'm at is successful. I don't really like where I'm at, to be completely honest, right? I know that might be like, oh bro, that's a bad mindset or whatever, be thankful. Of course, I'm very, very thankful, but you guys got to realize when you get to this point, when you get to where I'm at, where you're making between 80 to 100K a month, right? You're gonna be like, bro, this isn't fucking shit. I could blow all this money in a month so easily. And this is what you guys are gonna realize. Some of you guys are even looking at 10K a month, like, bro, 10K a month is so much fucking money, when it's really not. 10K I could fucking spend in a day. 10K I wipe with my ass, right? And what you guys got to know is that, this success, these patterns that you guys are in, where you're getting complacent, because I've been there before too. I've been complacent before too. But what you guys got to realize is complacency is the enemy. If you guys are being complacent, let's say you're in college. Say you're in college, right? Go to your class, whatever, doing whatever you're doing. The usual bullshit of college, right? You get out of class and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go work my 9 to 5. All right, you go work in your 9 to 5, then you come home, play video games, eat some fucking seed oils, jerk off, and go to bed, right? That is what the college experience is all about. Or, on the weekends, you go to the football games and start fucking drinking and looking like a bunch of fucking losers. That's what most of you guys are doing. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, that are in college, right? And this is a cycle that isn't gonna lead you anywhere. Where is this going to lead you? Because you're going to get out of those 4 years of college, or 2 to 4 years, or however long you're fucking going, and you're going to realize, holy fuck, I wasted a lot of my time and my fucking money, right? And you're going to realize that. Maybe you don't realize that now. There's even people that hate on me that are in college right now that are like, bro, I fucking love college. I do it for the experience, bro. It's fucking gay. With me, you can have almost the exact same experience, but be fucking rich if you just put in the work when I fucking did. But no, instead you decided not to listen to me, decided to be a poor fucking brokey, and now you're in college. So anyways, what I gotta say here is that you guys can change your reality, right? You can change your reality. There's these cycles that you guys are going to be in. And to get out of this cycle, first you have to have a realization in your fucking mind. Now, this realization in your mind, maybe it'll come from a YouTube video, maybe it'll come from one of mine, or maybe it'll come from some guy you fucking hear elsewhere. But what I want you to realize is that you don't have time. You don't. This online money making shit, like, yes, is it going to be around for a bit? I hope, right? But at the end of the day, sooner or later, they're going to fucking patch this shit where you're not going to be able to make money online. And I'm going to be completely honest, right? But what I'm saying right now is that this opportunity you guys have in front of you guys is great, right? So you guys got to learn a high income performing skill that you can use online, where it's going to give you location freedom and time freedom. Now, for instance, I do marketing. One thing everybody should be fucking learning is sales. I'm still improving on my sales shit. I'm not the fucking best at sales. I mean, I know it pretty well. But you guys got to get better on your fucking skills. If you don't know sales, well, how the fuck are you going to sell anything when you want to sell something, right? You got to learn sales. You got to learn marketing. You got to learn how to fucking team hire. If you guys don't have these skills, you can't build a fucking business. And that's what I have learned over this past year and a half. You know, you have to get good at these skills, right? And if you guys are not learning them, well, then you're cooked. Obviously, what I teach is I'm going to teach you how to run a fucking marketing agency, right? Now, whether you choose me or someone else, it's completely up to you. But you have to learn a high income skill. If you guys are not learning a high income skill online, it gives you money and time freedom and location freedom, well, then you're probably fucking cooked, right? Unless you want to go work a 9 to 5. I mean, obviously real estate is good, but you know, it's just, you know, you got to get your real estate license and, you know, it's just going to take some time, right? But besides the point, you guys need a coach. You need a fucking mentor in your life, whether that be me or someone else, I don't fucking care. But you guys got to get a mentor in your life that is making good money so you can learn from them. You got to stop hanging out with fucking losers too. If you guys are in college or, you know, you're in your hometown or whatever you're doing, you're hanging out with a bunch of fucking poor people, well, guess what? You're going to be the next fucking poor person, or you probably are already poor, right? You guys got to get around high income earning people, high frequency people, right? You see me, I'm high frequency, you know, I'm fucking awake, positive, right? I'm fucking talking to you guys on the camera because I fucking care. I remember so many times last year where I was sitting in my room, I would go through fucking 16 hour work days, you know, it would be in the morning, fucking cold shower. Cold showers are bullshit, by the way. But cold shower, gym, work all day, you know, fucking do my mindset shit and go to bed. And that was my reality for a good 5 to 6 months. And then shit finally started fucking working. Now, for most of you guys, you're never going to come to this realization. You're not even going to try, right? Or maybe you're going to try for 2 weeks and be like, oh, this doesn't work. And you're going to fucking quit. That's fucking stupid. That's a fucking poor mindset. It's a loser mindset. Every single time, even I would have setbacks. I was like, nah, fuck this, bro. I'm going to fucking make it work. I'm going to make it work. I know I'm going to make it work. And while I would do my work, I would visualize everything I want. I'd visualize this car. I'd visualize this fucking watch. I'd visualize the fucking penthouse I live in Miami. I'd visualize me traveling the fucking world. I visualize the fucking girl I was with, all this fucking shit. And I would constantly visualize it because then it would fucking motivate me. And this is the thing you guys got to learn, right? These patterns, these cycles you go through where it's like, oh, bro, I think I'm doing, and then you fall back down. Oh, bro, I think I'm doing good. And then you fall back down into your old habits, right? This is because you are programmed in your mind and also your environment is seducing that. Now, what you guys got to do is you got to leave your environment. Now, for some of you guys, it's kind of hard because you have no money and whatnot, right? For me, I had a kind of an escape hatch. I went to my uncle's for 2 weeks. He lived in Florida. And I fucking worked. When I first left my hometown, when I first left my fucking environment, I made 10K in a fucking week. That was the most money I ever made so fucking fast. And I was fucking flabbergasted because I was like, bro, it's like 10 bands I made in a week. Holy fucking shit. What if I can make 10 bands every single fucking week? What if I can make 20 bands every single week? What if I can make 100 bands every single week, bro? Like, holy shit, bro, I'd be balling, right? And this is what you guys got to realize. This is fucking possible. For me, there's 5-6 months of lag. There's 5-6 months where I had no fucking results. And for most of you guys, well, guess what? You don't have to go through that pain because I already went through it. And I'm just going to teach you the fucking skills on how to get to 10K in a week in one fucking month. There's guys joining our program every single fucking day making, you know, 10, 20, 30K in their first fucking month. And it's a real thing. Just go check out my fucking YouTube video. Go in the fucking archive of my YouTube or go on my fucking Instagram. Go check out Kiwa. Go check out Marco. Both of them are my business partners, right? You can go check out their YouTubes and Instagrams too. But what I got to say right now is that everything you guys want is there. You just have to get on that lifeline. What do I mean by lifeline, right? There's certain frequencies in your mind. When you tune your mind to a certain frequency, it tunes you to a certain lifeline, which you can basically ride to get to, you know, millions of fucking dollars. Now, I know this seems like some crazy fucking bullshit, but it's a real thing. If your guys' mind is not attuned to the right frequency, then you're not going to get anywhere. The reason I was struggling in my room for 5 to 6 months, because my mind was not on a frequency. I was sitting in my room, you know, working every single day. It felt like a dungeon. It felt like I was kind of lost, right? I was kind of like in a trap. And, you know, this affected me for months. My mind was operating at a frequency of being poor. That's why I didn't make any money. But as soon as I left my hometown, I went to my uncle's for 2 weeks and just worked. My frequency changed because I saw wealth. I saw money, right? I changed my environment. That's when my frequency changed, right? When you change your environment, your frequency changes, especially the people around. If you hang around negative people or a negative environment, well, guess what? Your mind is going to tune to that negative frequency because you're stuck by a pendulum, right? A negative pendulum. And then you're put into that frequency and you're kind of fucking fucked. Now, can you get out of pendulums? Of course you can. You can get out of this bad frequency of mindset. And by doing that, obviously you have to train your mind playing subliminals, visualizing shit like that, or even come as far as changing your fucking environment. With me, I was like, fuck this. I'm doing the visualizing. I'm doing the subliminals. I'm going to change my environment because I can't fucking handle this anymore. And that's exactly what I did. I did this again when I went to Dubai. I went to Dubai with like 2 fucking grand in my account. I spent 1K the first day I was in Dubai. You know, shocker. Dubai is kind of expensive if you go to expensive places, right? Anyways, besides the point, that next 24 hours, I closed 6 bands. I was a wealth frequency, right? Now my mind is in a different frequency. I'm seeing wealth for the first time. I'm seeing fucking Rolls Royces, Bugattis, McLarens, every single nice car, you know, nice watches. You know, it's just like nice area, not a dull, gloomy area or fucking, you know, poor people area, right? It wasn't like that fucking bullshit. So I had to change my mind out of that. And I didn't grow up with rich parents. I didn't. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't. Now, are my parents middle class? Yes, they're roughly middle class, right? But I didn't want to become the fucking middle classer. I didn't, because it seemed boring to me. Taking 1 to 2 vacations a year, having to deal with bullshit all the time. Like, bro, I just didn't want to fucking deal with that. And I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna fucking start a business. I'm gonna make some money and I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I only get fucking one. Why not go enjoy it? So that's what most of you guys need to understand, that there is a cycle. There is this fucking cycle that your parents followed and your grandparents followed and your great-great-grandparents followed and whoever the fuck else followed it. And every single person falls into this cycle. There's some people that don't, including me, including my 2 business partners, Marco and Kiwa, that were like, nah, fuck this. I'm not gonna go to college. I'm not gonna be poor the rest of my life. I'm not gonna deal with this shit. We did not want to deal with this shit. So, sorry, it's a bit hot in this fucking car. It's fucking Florida in the summer. It's so hot. Anyways, besides the point, right? What you guys gotta know is these cycles that are happening, right? You gotta evaluate yourself, because nothing changes if nothing fucking changes. If you guys are in the same environment, switch it. If you guys are hanging out with the same fucking poor, broke-minded friends, you have to switch it. These fucking habits you're doing, you have to switch it. Well, how do you switch it, right? It's not gonna be no easy task to switch it. But if you think it's easy and you visualize and you put on subliminals to change your subconscious mind, well, guess what? It's going to become easy and it will come, right? And you guys also want it too. If you don't want it, then you might as well not try, because you're not going to fucking get anywhere. If you guys are actually serious about fucking changing your life and not going to the normal path of what everybody else does and being a fucking brokey, then you gotta know that, and you gotta fucking take action on that shit. You can't just be sitting there, be like, oh, hopefully one day I'll change, and not take any action. Change starts with fucking action. If you guys are not taking action, you're not gonna go anywhere. With me in my position where I'm at right now, you guys, like I said before, might see it as fucking great. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is fucking pretty sick. You know, I really do get to do whatever I want. I do have the money to really do whatever I want, to be completely honest. Now, I can't buy whatever I want yet. I can't buy a fucking Bugatti Chiron or SVJ yet, right? Am I getting there? Oh, of fucking course I am. And I know I'm going to fucking have that shit within the next year or two. Easily. You know, and some of you guys might even listen to that and be like, holy fuck, bro, you're delusional. You're a fucking loser. You're a retard. Bro, I know, but I did this at the start too. And guess where I'm at now? See, I had this delusion at the start, right? And I remember I told my dad, I was like, hey, I'm going to make 10K in my first fucking month. And he looked at me and he was like, 10K in a month? That takes years to get to, right? You have to go to college for that shit. I was like, no, I don't. And guess what? I was delusional. Guess what? It took me a month and 2 weeks. It took me a month and 2 weeks. I said I was going to do it in a month, but it took me a month and 2 weeks. It's better that you say that than say it's going to take you a year to hit to 10K a month, because it probably will take you a year longer than to hit 10K a month, right? But you have to be fucking delusional with yourself, because if you're not delusional, then guess what? Your mind is basically going to retract to the minimum amount of work. If you want to make 10K in a month, you're going to put as much fucking volume as you want out. But if you want to make 10K in a year and be like, oh, I'm going to put out, or, you know, hit 10K a month in a year, you're going to slack. You're going to be a fucking pussy about it, right? This is why you guys have to fucking be delusional and just be so like, fucking, bro, I'm going to fucking get this shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, I've been yapping for a second. I'm going to fucking smoke a cigarette. What I'm telling you guys, okay, is everything that you want is fucking completely possible. You know, I see people out here and they're old. They're driving their shitty car. Old. That's not how I want to live. That's not how I want to be. I want to be, or even guys that are, you know, rich. I mean, they're super old and they have really nice cars, right? I mean, that's cool and all, like, you know, congratulations, but I want to have this now. I don't want to fucking have a Rolls Royce and all that shit when I'm fucking old, because then my dick's not going to work. I want a fucking Rolls Royce now when I'm fucking 20, when I'm young, right? So I can fucking flex that shit. And most of you guys, if you want to get rich and not, you know, fucking, you know, use your money and flex, well, you're just lying to yourself. Everybody wants to flex. Everybody wants to fucking look good, right? Everybody wants to look good, right? It's just human nature. And so what you guys got to understand is that me making these videos and showing you guys what is possible, it's not me being a fucking dickhead. It's just showing you that, hey, you know, I gained this success because I fucking worked hard and I wanted it. And most of you guys didn't, all right? So there is a reason I got to this point. It's because I worked hard. And these cycles that I was going through, these mental cycles, these work cycles, right? I had to break them. The cycle you guys are in right now where you're making no money, right? You can break that. Right? It's possible. Don't think that you can, or if you're in some fucking addiction, you guys can get out of that shit. You just have to believe it, and you have to take actions to fucking do that, right? If your addiction is fucking, let's say social media, and you scroll on your fucking phone all day eating seed oils, right? You have to change that. You can get out of your cycle, right? Put a fucking block on your phone, or fucking ask your parents to put a block on your phone, right? Have I done that? No, I haven't done that because I have self-control. But for some of you pussies out there, you can't do it. Right? So you have to go ask your parents to fucking put a block on your phone. If you have to do it, then go fucking do it. All right? It's not hard to do, right? If you guys are fucking fat and you're sitting at home and you're eating seed oils, stop that shit. You know it's fucking bad for you. You know it makes you feel like shit, right? You guys got to stop this cycle, because if you don't, well, guess what? You're going to be fucking cooked. You're going to be fat. When I walk on the street and I see a fucking fat person, unless they have, you know, some fucking something wrong with their health or thyroid issue or whatever, okay, I get it. For instance, do you know what's crazy? I'm talking about fat people and there's a fat guy right over here and he looks fat as shit. Anyways, what I'm telling you guys is that if you can't break out, if you're fucking fat and I see you walking on the street, what are you fucking doing, right? You should be embarrassed of yourself if you were fat. Accidentally just got ash in the car. Anyways, besides the point, you guys should not be fat. I don't even care if you're getting old, you shouldn't be fucking fat. There's guys out there that are old as fuck and they're still in good shape because they decided to fucking work, decided to work on themselves. Besides the point, you guys gotta work on yourselves, right? I don't like seeing people fat. Pisses me off. Everybody's coming home from their job right now and it's fucking 4:10 and I'm making a YouTube video. My M4. Basically, guys, here's the thing too. When you get to this point, you really can do whatever the fuck you want. If you are making at least 35K a month profit, and I mean profit, you know, minus taxes, right? So like 35K a month profit, right? Without taxes. You guys can basically do whatever the fuck you want. And you're officially not like a brokey or a fucking poor person. Because at 35K a month, you can really do whatever. You can travel wherever, can basically buy whatever, right? I mean, you can't really buy SVJs and Bugattis and shit, but you can, you know, you can go to nice restaurants and it's not gonna hurt you or break you, right? So that's what you guys gotta realize, that, you know, it doesn't take long to get to this position. It just takes you a few months of hard grinding work and you guys can build, you know, a successful empire, a small business where you guys can make some money online, right? And this is a real thing. Obviously, this is what I fucking teach. And you guys can do the same exact shit. And, you know, going beyond that, you guys are gonna fucking meet people while you guys are on your travels and shit. You guys are going to fucking meet people, right, that are making a lot more money than you. And guess what? They're gonna teach you. They're gonna fucking share sauce with you. They're gonna teach you shit that you never knew was fucking possible. They're gonna teach you this thing about business or this play in crypto or whatever the fuck it is. And that's where you guys make real fucking money, because that's where the connections come from, right? Your network is your fucking net worth. I'm sure you guys have heard that, but it actually is very, very true. If I didn't fucking meet my business partners and some other people I've met, well, guess what? I probably wouldn't be in this position, right? You guys got to network. You know, a one-man show, it only gets you so far, right? You're gonna get in your mind, right? I mean, you can do that for a while, but I recommend fucking making friends, making business partners, and fucking networking, because it's gonna be a lot more fun for you. Okay, but anyways, besides the point, guys, I was talking for a bit there. Almost like what, fucking 20-25 minutes. All this shit is fucking possible, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell you. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video with that. Don't really have much else to say. I'll see you guys in the fucking next video.